Good afternoon. My name is Brian Middledorf. I'm a financial advisor and a retired chiropractor. A little bit about myself. I live in Florida. I have two older sons who are financially independent and on their own and off my payroll. I practiced chiropractic for 32 years. I had 20 offices in 3 states, which I owned and managed and treated patients in. After retiring from chiropractic and realizing that I still wanted to help people, I decided I would help people financially instead of physically. This idea came from actually 2 of my associate doctors who basically stated, look at the enterprise and business that you build. Why not help either other professionals or other people gain financial freedom like you have? So that's why I'm here speaking with you today. All of my talks or videos on this app or in my library will be raw. They will not be edited. I will be speaking directly to you off the cuff. Unless you submit questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Most of my time is spent today speaking with clients on how to save either money for retirement, how to protect their future from risk, how to basically make as much tax-free money as possible in their lifetime prior to them retiring. I have clients that range in net wealth from $100,000 to over $500 million. And yet all of their goals are pretty much similar. They want to make as much money as possible and pay as little tax as possible. Sometimes there are solutions, sometimes there aren't. We all have to pay a share, but not overpay. So let me get into what is the best way to save for retirement. The best way to save for retirement is according to your own risk. You should start saving as early as possible. When you're in your 20s or 30s, start putting money aside. Have a little account that's separate from your savings account or checking account and put money in there. You can start investing this money in safety, such as I say, first, reducing your risk. Life insurance, whether it be whole life or indexed universal life, is a great place to start because you can basically multitask your money. What I mean is that you can utilize your money to protect not only your family in case something happens to you, but your money will grow tax deferred, which means your money will be growing in an interest account in that life insurance policy, but you won't be paying taxes on it. You will only pay taxes on that money when you withdraw it. So people are saying right now, what do you mean? How can I withdraw my life insurance? Life insurance is used, in my opinion, for living. There is a term life insurance product where, unfortunately, if you were to pass away or have an accident and die, they would pay your beneficiaries a set amount. A term policy is like renting an apartment. If you rent an apartment for 3 years, you can buy a term life insurance policy, either up from 5, 10, 20, even up to 30 years. And they will pay you a set amount, or your beneficiaries a set amount, if something were to happen to you where you were to pass away or die. But the other type of insurance is permanent insurance, sometimes known as whole life, universal life, and now even universal index life insurance, which will pay you from the start of your policy, as long as you're paying your bill, will pay you up until the day you pass away, whether it's 30 years from now, 40 years from now, 50 or 60 years from now. These policies are growing in popularity because they have a cash component to them where your cash grows tax-free or tax-deferred, which means that unless you take out this cash, you won't be taxed on it. So it'll compound and grow at an interest rate, whether it be a fixed interest rate or an index-based rate, for years. It is one of the best ways to accumulate wealth that I know of. To qualify, you would have to get an exam, and it's a preliminary exam. It's a medical exam where a nurse or a practitioner would come to your home, do some vital signs, ask you some medical related questions to rule out certain things. Sometimes they request blood or would take your pulse and blood pressure. They get that information on, and they would basically rate you, give you a rating on how long of or life expectancy you would have. You see, the life insurance company wants to hedge their bets too. They would love to have healthy people and not die. But unfortunately, this doesn't always happen, and sometimes people will pay premiums for 1 or 2 years, and the insurance carriers will have to pay out. They don't like that. They want you to live a long life. And so do I. The best benefit of living a long life with a permanent life insurance is you actually get to make money, tax-free money on that policy that you can utilize while you're living at any time. To find out more information, contact me, leave me a message. You can shoot me an email at brianem@wealthpp.net or give me a call on my cell phone, 561-371-6336. Be more than happy to speak to you. Or you can set up a conversation with me on my Calendly account number, or my Calendly email, or my Calendly calendar, actually. My pleasure to speak with you. Come back, look at my page. More information will be listed on a daily basis. Peace out. God bless. Take care.